Good afternoon, what's poppin'? How's everybody doing? Y'all already know it's your boy Rick. Saturday vibes. Want to share with y'all like what our weekend consists of, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be putting together a little compilation. Right now we're at Dollar Tree. My wife ran inside, and I was like, you know what? I'll wait for you in the car because we already went to Walmart. We were there long enough. And Walmart, when it gets crazy, like people just like mad rude. They don't know how to say excuse me. Like they ain't got no manners, and I don't got time for that. So like I kind of like lose my patience, and I just don't like silly people. I'm gonna say silly people just to be nice, you know what I'm saying? But people just mad rude when they out in the stores, like no regard, like no manners. So whatever. But this is pretty much our day. Today, it was my mother-in-law's birthday the other day, so tonight, we're gonna be doing like a little dinner and stuff like that. So, um, my wife's gonna make her famous potato salad. So good, love her potato salad. So, she had to run into grab an aluminum pan for the for the potato salad. So, you know, um. our weekends, like I said, you'll see in one of the videos I did mention, we don't do much, especially now in the wintertime. Like, there's nowhere to go. Like, I really don't like being out. Like, there's really, like, where we live at, everything is far. Like, you gotta, like, literally drive to go places. Like, people will say, oh, like, you live in Boston. Like, nah, Boston is, like, about 30 minutes drive, and like I'll never go into Boston, to be honest. Like Boston to me is like another world, like far from mine. So you know what I'm saying? So the only time I ever really go to Boston is like we literally plan, like, yo, let's go do something in the city, you know what I'm saying, which is hardly ever. You know what I'm saying? We went for New Year's Eve to dinner and stuff like that. Or if I'm going to the airport, that I have to drive into Boston, you know what I'm saying? But I rarely ever go into Boston. So, you know what I'm saying? Where I live at, I'm more closer to like the state line in New Hampshire. Like we're in New Hampshire right now. You know what I'm saying? We're that close where like we could just literally cross state line and we're in New Hampshire. So so that's pretty much what it is. I'm in the boonies. Like when you come from the city, like, and you move out here, like, to me this is boonies. You know what I'm saying? People think like, you know, that where I live at, it's like a little town or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it's mostly Dominicans and, Puerto Ricans and stuff like that. But majority of the town where we live at is mostly Dominicans. I think, like, if you look up Lawrence, Mass, like, you just gonna see just mad Dominicans. Barberias, bodega, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing I can say because I do love that, you know what I'm saying? Like, even in New York, like, you have all the bodegas and all the stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I was to move somewhere else, I'll barely find bodegas anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, Florida don't really have bodegas like that, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if anywhere else in the world, they don't have bodegas like that. You have to, like, live, like, in the Northeast, you know what I'm saying, like New York, Jersey, you know what I'm saying, depending, like, these huge Spanish communities, they have bodegas. But it's rare that you're gonna find bodegas anywhere else in the US. You might find like these little quickie stores and stuff like that, but that's pretty much it. But we gonna head to the car wash. I need to run my car under the car wash because she needs to get cleaned up a little bit. Bueno, vamos a seguir por ahí. I'll catch y'all. Good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? Happy Saturday. Y'all already know it's your boy. So today I am going to be, pretty much showing y'all what a weekend with the Tejedas consists like. Doesn't really consist of much because, honestly, it's winter time. It be ugly outside, and we be tired during the week. So the weekends we just kind of want to like recoup and just relax and enjoy ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of like wind down from a long week and whatever. So, but every now and then we kind of like step out, run some errands if we have to. So today we are in Walmart. Right now the missus, you know, on the holidays she likes to decorate and she be going all out with that kind of stuff. So just out here in Walmart trying to grab a few things, and not really much planned. Kind of play it by ear, see what the day will have in store for us. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope that everybody's enjoying their Saturday, you know, that everybody is relaxing after a long work week. If you're working today, I hope that it goes by pretty fast. That way y'all can enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. So y'all already know. I will touch base with y'all in a little bit. Keep on doing what we gotta do here in Walmart. People looking at me all crazy like, what is this guy doing? Moving this cart around and on his phone recording. This Walmart that we come to on the weekends, it be hella crazy. I feel like everybody and their mamas gets up and they be like, yo, let's go to Walmart. Cause it be so packed, so crowded, so crazy. Like, I don't understand, like, y'all can't go nowhere else on Saturday? Y'all all gotta migrate here at Walmart? But you know, we here too, so I can't really judge, so. But that's just what it is right now. Just left Walmart. That store is crazy, man. There be mad people in there. Thank God we out of there. But you know what? I prefer Walmart over Target. Keep it a buck. I know a lot of people be like, oh, I prefer Target. I go in there and I spend like $200. Yeah, I believe it. You can pretty much do the same at Walmart too. You kind of go for one thing and come out with a bunch of things. But I'm a Walmart kind of guy. Wally World is my place. I know a lot of y'all prefer Target for whatever reason, but I feel like Target's a little bougie for me. And you know, they don't really have a lot of stuff in there, but women swear by it, because my wife is a Target kind of girl, and I know my sister loves Target. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Target's more like a woman's store. Like, I don't know, they find whatever they need there. So y'all know the vibes. My poor baby, man, she look. Listen, when you live in New England or just in the Northeast for that matter, you know what I'm saying, like, your cars is gonna get super dirty. Look, all that ice and snow, it's gross. But we're gonna give her a little quick treatment. We're gonna clean her up a little bit, gonna run her to the car wash, you know, just at least get all that stuff in the undercarriage cleaned up. Because let me tell y'all, let that stuff sit on your car, it's gonna rust, it's gonna ruin your undercarriage, it's gonna get nasty. So you gotta stay on top of it. So we are at the car wash, limpiando el carrito, porque la pobre, she gets the most from the mierda blanca. Like, she be outside the whole time, getting doodled on, you know what I'm saying, all the salt going in the undercarriage, you know what I'm saying. Like, our poor cars, they suffer the most in the winter time, you know what I'm saying. So had her running through the car wash real quick just to clean her up a little bit, and that's it. I love the car wash, yeah. Ooh. Colored jabón. So babe, I'm doing like a weekend vlog. Like,
was that yellow or green?
It was like yellowish green. So I'm doing like a weekend vlog, right? And just kind of like explaining like how our weekends are. Mm-hmm. And I was just saying, like, we really don't do much on the weekends, especially
during the winter.
Yeah, exactly. So
like during the summer, warmer days, we try to, I mean, because now last summer you started, were you working weekends already in the summer? I think you were.
Yeah. So
the summer before you weren't working in the weekends, so we had like more time to like plan. We spent a lot of time at the beach the summer before. Like when COVID first hit, I feel like we were out and about more than
compared to last year. Yeah, that's true.
But last year you started working weekends again, so we were kind of like.
Yeah, so I work like every third Saturday at my job. So this past summer, it was weird because when I was working, it was super nice out, and then like the weekends that I was home, that we were able to like go and do stuff. Like the weather was like, it wasn't like really beach weather. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't do the beach like that last year. But the year before, like when COVID first hit, yeah, we was at the beach for sure. Oh shit. Yo, that's all the ice. Yeah.
It's a hailstorm.
Oh shit, look at that. That's crazy. Ooh, that scared me a little bit. I got startled, yo. That was all that ice on top of the car. And I'm telling you, there be people out here, they're so inconsiderate. They won't clean their cars, the roofs of the cars, that when they're driving, all this shit is flying off and like falling on people's cars, like mad rude. Bueno, se acabó el car wash. Man, cleaning their cars. Look, I was all that ice that came off from the roof. Yeah, but this is like life in New England. Like people.
If it wasn't cold, I'd fucking vacuum the car and clean the inside like I've done before. But it's brick out. It's cold.
Yeah, it's mad windy. Wendy Williams is out here, you know, doing the most. And Jack Frost. My hands is freezing. It's 20 degrees outside. So, you know, we ain't trying to be outside too much. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you gotta go to McKinnon's.
Oh, is it this way?
Yeah. Watch out. But yeah, people, you know.
This summer we're gonna be outside though.
Oh yeah. We're gonna be outside this summer for sure. I'm gonna make it my business to like do stuff this summer. I'm not trying to be stuck in the crib doing nothing. Like that's super whack. I was telling them how like people think, oh, like you guys live in Boston. And I'm like, no, we don't live in Boston. We live like outside of Boston, and like that we barely go to the city because it's like
really, honestly, like there's not much to do in the city. Like Boston, the city of Boston isn't like the city of New York where there's like places and things to see. Like Boston is a city where it's like if you've been there once, if you've been there once or twice, you pretty much have done it all.
Yeah, this is true.
You know what I mean? It's not like a huge city like New York that you can go to the city in New York 50 million times and there's always stuff to do, things to see, places to go. It's not a city like that. That's why when I hear people like, oh, I want to come to Boston, it's like, what for? Like, ain't nothing out here.
You heard it first, people. It's come from my wife, native Massachusetts person, and she knows what it is. So y'all heard it from her. So yeah, it's true. Like people be like, I want to go to Boston. I'm like, what for? I mean, if you're okay, I'll say this much. Boston is like, it's a good city. Like it has a lot of good schools. Like obviously, like BU is a good school. You know, like Harvard, obviously, you know, is one of the biggest Ivy League schools in Boston. You know, there's a lot of good colleges. MIT.
That's a lot of good hospitals.
Yes, doctors. The hospitals, I will say, in Boston are amazing. Brigham and Women's, you know what I'm saying, Mass General, like they have a lot of good hospitals and schools in the city of Boston. If you're into like, you know, museums and stuff like that, like yeah, you can come to the city. Like
not even, because they don't even got museums like that. They have like the Museum of Science, which if you grew up out here, you went almost every year or every other year when you were in elementary school.
Yeah.
You seen the fucking dinosaur.
They haven't much. They really don't upgrade it. And the aquarium.
The aquarium's the same thing.
Yeah, the aquarium. I went as a kid to the aquarium, and I'm pretty sure
not much has changed. They don't have new mammals, new whales, new sharks. None of that shit. Is the same sea critters that were there.
Yeah. They don't upgrade it, and it's like an arm and a leg to go see the aquarium.
It is. It's a good experience if you've never gone, like, to go and do it. But
Yeah.
once, like I said, once you do that, it's like, all right, that's it.
I remember one time I took the kids, like when I moved out here from New York, that I got the kids that they were still small. Um I took them to the aquarium and I was like, yo, like this place hasn't changed. And I remember in that time, I think, they obviously they paid kids prices, but
Right.
I must have spent like almost $40 just in entrance for us to go in. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, so I'm sure now
It's even more expensive, like super
but
crazy.
No shade to Boston, like, but there's not much out here to do. So this is why we don't get out often. People like to make it seem like, oh, you guys are always home and y'all don't get out, because there's nothing to do out here. We've been out here. I've lived out here my whole life, with the exception when I moved to PA, and I was in PA for like a year or two, and I moved back by default. But not, and if you've lived out here as long as we have, like, you've pretty much done it all. You've seen it all. You've gone everywhere, including beaches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
When I plan to go to beaches and lakes and stuff like that, I do my research and we go far. We take the drives. We, try to travel outside of our vicinity.
Those daily road trips, you know what I'm saying?
And go explore other towns and places, and that have things that where we're located at we don't have.
Like even food, like we're huge foodies, and especially me. Like I like to do food videos, and if you look at my channel, you'll find a couple places that we've gone to that that I've done videos on. But even that, like, I struggle with, because like in order for me to do like a good foodie video, like I have to literally venture out. And that's my thing. Like I don't want to feel like I have to like literally venture out, where I have to drive more than like 30 minutes to an hour to like find a good place to do a review on. But I feel like it's kind of necessary to venture out in this area, because everything is so spread apart, and is all far. So that's why I be like in my bag, like, about living out here. Like I miss the city, you know what I'm saying? Like I love New York, but on the flip side, I see how New York is now, and like how crazy it's gotten. It's gotten even way worse than what it used to be. And you know what I'm saying, the is even way more expensive. Like gas, like those people that have cars in New York, like I don't even understand like how you're paying for car insurance and for gas, and people barely drive their cars, because like you better off getting like a Metro card or some shit and taking the bus and the subways. Like that's what I used to do when I lived in New York. I didn't have a car. Like I would get my monthly unlimited Metro card, and that was it. That's all I needed. I'd be pa arriba pa abajo. I go to like to Brooklyn or Queens, you know what I'm saying? Like go to Manhattan, like, and I just have my Metro card. I didn't need anything else. But those are different times, you know what I'm saying? Times have changed, but we came here real quick to McKinnon's. This is our favorite meat shop. Butcher shop, McKinnon's. This spot, yo, fire. It's in Salem, New Hampshire. If you live out here in this area, best quality meat. Like it depends. You can get good bargains with the food and stuff, with the meats, but we like coming here. So we're gonna run in here real quick and we're gonna check with y'all in a few. Alright people, I'm back. Back for a quick second. Just dropped off my daughter at work. And I'm just gonna go home now and just relax. Later on, we're gonna go to my mother-in-law's birthday dinner, so that's pretty much it. Just gonna kick back now, and that's just what our weekends is, you know what I'm saying? Like there's not much to do. If you watch through the whole video, you kind of like you hear me and my wife discussing, everything that that goes on in this area, at least. So that's it. Just wanted to share with y'all life according to Rick. This is my life, people. It's not much excitement. You know, I'm just a regular dude. I come on here and talk to y'all, you know what I'm saying? And this is my life. There's nothing glamorous about it, you know. But at the end of the day, I'm thankful for my life and everything that I have, you know what I'm saying? I have a beautiful wife, amazing kids, even though they drive me crazy, but you know, they're not delinquents, or you know what I'm saying, running amok, doing craziness, because then I have to put my foot in their ass. But you know, that's it. This is who I am, people. I mean, there's not much to it. So I hope that you guys enjoy your Saturday and the rest of your weekend, and stay blessed, people. I will catch up with y'all next time. It's your boy.